Look around, see who's swimming with you in this ocean of devotion. Whether you're tuning in from what appears to be afar, or whether you're right here in the sanctuary, just feel the impulse of the Holy, Holy Spirit, the presence of God that is everywhere, and that this community of lovers of God and lovers of humanity are overflowing with a deep sense of connection with the presence of God. Even if you're in some kind of challenge at this particular moment, all that I just said is true, that you're overflowing with the great power, the great presence, and the great love of a living intelligence that wants to know itself as your very life and being. This month we have been dealing with the theme of stepping into the miracle zone, coming to an ever-increasing awareness that we are not waiting for something to happen. We're not waiting for a miracle to happen in our life. The miracle is already within the quantum field in the love, beauty, intelligence of God, waiting for us to be available to it, to express through us. There are people that either one, wait for a miracle, or two, look to the past for the miracles that have already happened. We've become aware that the miracles that have already happened serve as examples of possibility for our moment-by-moment inspiration, but we're not looking to the past and constantly thinking about those particular miracles. We're seeking to raise our own vibration and frequency through spiritual practice so that that which is already occurring in the heart mind of the infinite, or the quantum field of infinite potential, can now reveal itself through and as us. Say with me, if you will, I am a walking miracle.
I am a walking miracle.
I am the vibration of the miraculous.
I am the vibration of the miraculous.
Every single thing is working together for my good.
Every single thing is working together.
I feel it in my bones.
I feel it in my bones.
So we're lifting our vibration so that that which is now, can begin to be the activity of our awareness, so it is all on us. So today what we're having is a conditioned remission, meaning that the mind, since the time that you have entered into your human incarnation, has been conditioned by circumstances, has been conditioned by the world of appearance, been conditioned by the social milieu, conditioned by superstitions that have caused you at times to shrink or to live from a conditioned mind in which you are always reacting to circumstances and situations, saying things like, that's the way it is, that's the way it's always going to be. Your mind has been conditioned. Not today. You are having a conditioned remission. There is a releasing of the conditions of your mind, and we're coming into a greater awareness of each and every one of us having the mind within us that was in Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God thought it not robbery to be equal with God. That's right out of Philippians 5, saying in substance, we want that unconditioned mind. We want the mind that Jesus walked with, the mind that the Buddha walked with, the mind that Zoroaster walked with, that Kuan Yin walked with, an unconditioned mind, being in the form of God, thinking it not robbery to be equal with God. Now, we're not in any way blaspheming God. We're just coming to an ever-increasing awareness that our life is an emanation of God. And so we're walking dynamically in the awareness of the realization that happiness is living in your situation exactly as it is right now, without any expectations, but being full of gratitude. I want you to understand that. Living in the situation you're in right now, but without any expectations, but being full of gratitude. Now, what does that do? When you eliminate the complaining and you eliminate the expectations about something that you want to happen in order for you to be happy, but you become full to overflowing with gratitude, you become a portal for the more good to flow through you that breaks you free from your present paradigm, so that there is progress, there is unfoldment, there is more good coming into your life, but you're no longer hindering it by saying unconsciously, I can't be happy until my situation changes. No! There is a miracle trying to happen to you, and you have to be the right condition. You have to be the right vibrational condition for it to happen. And so, in other words, you don't become happy just getting anything you want. You become happy by being grateful for everything you have. No expectations, but I am grateful. Now, your surface mind would say, oh, I don't know if I want to be too grateful for the way it is because that's going to make God think that I'm really liking the way it is. No, there is no human God like that. God is spirit. We must worship God in spirit and in truth, which means God does not in any way move away from what God is. There's no contradiction about what God is. God is love, peace, joy, wisdom, and harmony. God is infinite intelligence. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So you're not trying to bargain with this guy in the sky. Well, if I become too grateful now, God's going to think I want to stuck. No, there's no God like that. Let go of the superstitious God. Fire that God of your mind, you see, that was made. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So we're talking about vibrational and frequency of love, beauty, and intelligence. So when you are absolutely in gratitude for everything that you have, now, without expectation, the gratitude itself becomes the portal that allows the presence of God to be more conscious of itself as your very life and being. Then you walk in faith, meaning you walk in faith, meaning you do not succumb to the fear-mongering of the world, the doomsayers of the world. You do not walk in that frequency of doom and gloom. You do not walk in that frequency of fear-mongering, that which conditions your mind to be afraid of the worst-case scenarios that could possibly happen in your life or possibly happening on the planet. There is indeed things that are occurring on the planet that are destructive, that are hateful, that are war-mongering. We don't deny that. However, when enough individuals become the condition of dynamic peace, infinite love, pure joy, independent of circumstance, they become the vibrational places through which that which is already happening in the dimension of a higher realm. In my Father's house are many mansions. I go and prepare a place for you. In this unified field of infinite awareness, there are many, 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 many different dimensions and frequencies. I go and prepare a place for you. I ain't coming back. I go and prepare a place for you and wait for you all to get here. Oh, that was a lot. Anyway, in other words, enough of us become the ripe condition of the love, peace, joy, wisdom, and harmony that already exists, then that which exists in the heart, mind of the infinite can reveal itself as our very life and being. You are to walk as if God sent you here. That's how you're to walk. You're to walk on the planet as if you are sent by the presence. You are to light up rooms. You are to speak truth to people. You are to bless people. You are to lift people. And so if you're walking in the dynamic, harmonizing influence of I am aware that my happiness is absolutely being in gratitude for everything the way it is, that gratitude becomes a portal through which more flows and expands my perception. I'm not succumbed to fear-mongering, and I'm standing in the awareness that God has sent me. Now, you're the feeling tone of the miraculous. It's all vibration, you see. Vibration. Having the mind in you that was in the Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God. Can you see yourself now walking as if God sent you? You have a commission by the presence. And this commission grants you a remission from the conditions of the world. The world is sucked into the conditions. People are sucked into the conditions of the world. But metaphysicians go beyond the physical realm. We go beyond. We go above. And we hang into that space for dear life. Talking about the life of God flowing through us. We keep hanging there until we become the places through which mighty miracles take place, I want you to turn your life into a research project. I want you to turn your own life into a research project and experiment on yourself. I want you to experiment waking up every day and being grateful for everything exactly as it is in your life. No expectations, but to be absolutely grateful. I want you to just every day, just do that for a while. And then watch as your conditioned mind, that's been conditioned by circumstances, situations, people, places, and things, superstitions, the environment you were brought up in, all of that begins to subside. And you start to come into an unconditioned awareness based on gratitude, thanksgiving, based on not buying in to the doomsayer's vibration, based on the awareness you're sent by God. And your mind starts to be unconditioned. And then you'll get a peek at first into that which is real, that which is timeless, that which is eternal. And then that will clothe itself. That vision that you catch will clothe itself. And what would that look like? It would look like all of your needs met. It would look like safety and security. It would look like even before you ask, the Spirit is already answering. Why? Because you're the vibrational frequency of the answer already. Even before you ask, the answer shows up. And you're saying, wow, serendipity, wow, coincidence. Wow, spontaneous goodness. Why is this happening? Because you, as I've said over the years, are the vibrational answer to that dynamic. Now, yes, there will be things stirred up in you, superstitions, things stirred up in you, hurts, old hurts, things stirred up into you, old wounds. They will be stirred up in order to be embraced, dissolved, and released. And then you'll be able to understand the difference between your unconditioned mind and your personality constructs. Another way of saying your personality is rehearsed, habitual thoughts that have become personality. You see, you are more than a subset of constellation of shifting personalities, rehearsed habits of who you think you are. Behold, something is trying to be made new in you right now. The newness of an unconditioned awareness. I know the personality is afraid. I know the ego is afraid. It doesn't know you without your sub-personalities and all the ways you've constructed yourself in order to be safe, in order to not be hurt, in order to numb yourself from the pain of the human experience that you've gone through. It's trying to hold on to all of that. But you don't want that. You want to be so free that you can walk on this planet as a shining beacon of light and of love and magnificent blessings. So that you're not just saying, God, give me a blessing. You're saying, let me be the blessing for someone today. Let me be the blessing for the world. This is freedom. Say, this is freedom. This is freedom. They say, my mind is free. I'm setting my mind free. I'm setting my mind free. I'm setting my mind free. Right here, right now. Somebody scream about it. And so everything that I am saying is you coming into coherence with the mind that was in all of the great avatars that have walked the planet that were unconditioned, and they were weird. Unconditioned mind is weird. It's like people that don't take offense to things. That's weird. That's a weird thing. Did you hear what they said about you? Yeah. Doesn't bother you? No. They said it. They're keeping that energy. It's nothing to do with me. It just reminded me of this story that James Lawson told about Martin Luther King Jr. I've said it many years ago when James Lawson first told me. And he said that him and Dr. King had gone to a rally, and it was Dr. King's time to speak at this rally. He was at a church. And they walk in, and this man walks up to Dr. King and says, are you Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? He said, yes, I am. And he spits on him, spits on his suit. He said, Dr. King, reached into his pocket and pulled out a handkerchief and wiped it off and folded it up and says, "Sir, I think this belongs to you." He did not take offense. He said, "This belongs to you," and went up and gave one of the best talks he'd ever given in his life. That's weird. That's crazy. A human being, "This belongs to you?" Listen, when you have an unconditioned mind, you will become weird. You will become sane in an insane world. You will be the first to love and forgive. You would be first to have a generative spirit. But you can only get there if the mind is unconditioned by circumstances, situations, people, places, and things, and a desire for your subpersonalities to react to those things. I'm not saying that that's easy, because the personality and the subpersonality, which are basically habits of thought, have been conditioned. So conditioned that they're passed on. Oh, you act just like your auntie. You act like your uncle. You act like your mama. They've been conditioned and passed through. But you are here not only to break free, but to set your ancestors and your descendants free. By stepping up into the great awareness that in the beginning there is God. In the beginning there is love. In the beginning there is beauty. In the beginning there is joy. In the beginning there is intelligence. This is my beginning. Say it. This is my beginning. Say it. This is my beginning. Say it. In the beginning, God. In the beginning, love. In the beginning, beauty. Now, don't be afraid to be weird. Walk as if God sent you. You're on a commission. The mission. People ask, what is the purpose of life? The purpose of life is a life lived with purpose. Woo. And your purpose is to reflect and reveal the infinite. Be weird. In a society that has normalized war and hate and separation, you want to be weird. In a society that has normalized gross consumerism, you want to be weird. In a society that has normalized polarity and not liking people because they don't agree with you, you want to be weird. You want to be so weird that you light up a room when you walk into it. You're not the person that people are begging, I hope he doesn't show up. You know he's going to be complaining about something. He's going to be gossiping about something. You don't want to be that person. You want, when you walk in the room and people say, she's here, he's here. Oh my God, we're going to have a party, a love party. Say, I am the love party. I am the peace party. I'm the joy party. I am the beauty party. I am sent by God. And so when you feel into this and you feel the arc of what we've been working with all month, this stepping into the miracle zone, we have been reminding ourselves that a miracle is not something that's ancient. It is something that's already held within the mind of God or the quantum field of infinite potential, and that we were rising up in that frequency so that it can be delivered through us. We have stepped into the awareness of feeling right now, and as I'm speaking this, feel this, that though you are understanding that your happiness, you are absolutely happy with everything as it is in your life right now without any expectations, but you are so grateful for everything you do have. But at the same time, you are aware, without manipulation, you are aware that there's something calling you. There's something about you that's more beyond your limited personality construct. We call it a strange attractor field. It's your personality would call it your future. It is your real self. And you're beginning to feel it as I'm speaking right now, that it's happening now. Your future is now. Say, my future is now. It's happening now. See, you're letting go of the quicksand and the super glue of complaining. And you're becoming an availability. As I said earlier, it's kind of been hijacked by athletic sports now. The statement that the greatest ability is availability. Your availability, your openness, your allowing, your letting, your surrender to the vast presence that is as limitless as it is, must express through your consciousness. It's not way out there. This limitless presence is seeking to express through you now. Now. Shoo. Say, let the miracles happen in my life now. I'm available for the miracle to happen in my life now. Now scan your life and notice where there is an apparent lack. It's just an appearance, because God is everywhere, but it appears to be a lack in your life. Not enough time, not enough money, whatever it is. You know, whatever came up in your mind first when I said that. Take an inhalation here. Release. Now feel. What would it feel like if that appearance of a lack was fulfilled? You have all that you need. Body temple is glowing with health. You're loved and supported. You have such a strong peace of mind, deep sense of well-being, whatever it is. But feel, what would it feel like if that's happening right now? What would you feel like? Okay, you got it? You got it? Okay, so that feeling is the answer. You're not waiting for something to happen to have that feeling. You're having the feeling that is happening now. Then there's a vibrational match to the feeling that reflects and reveals where you are vibrating at. That's the work. Subpersonalities, protecting influences, trying to keep you from the realm of the unknown. You're feeling into the fulfillment now. And then all heaven is going to break loose. Serendipity, spontaneous goodness, coincidences, weird things. I was privileged last night to be on a panel as the movie The Man Who Saved the World was being shown, primarily about Reverend Patrick McCullum. And we were on a panel, and he's been working diligently to organize the indigenous cultures from all around the world to take a vow and to meaningly work upon saving the rainforest, which are our lungs. And so the movie details a lot of the work that he's been doing over a number of years. And people were asking, now that he has like 600 million indigenous culture individuals who are part of this particular vow that they're taking, how is that really going to work? And so I basically said, what he is doing, he's creating the vibrational condition, not just him by himself, but a number of people, for that which already exists to manifest. He's pulling people together so that they become the feeling tone, not of agony, not of, oh my God, but the feeling tone, so that that which already exists can begin to manifest. And for the first time in the UN and other places, they're allowing women and the indigenous cultures to be a part of the conversation about the saving of the rainforest on a political and international level. So things are moving, but they're moving because of an intense faith of a number of people, not just being angry at the industrialists and those that are strip mining and those that are cutting down the forest and growing cattle where they shouldn't be, but actually holding the space. So things are moving. That's a large thing. But in your own life, you can begin to hold the space of the miraculous in your own life, becoming the vibrational condition, catch this, for that which already exists. Say it already exists. It already exists in the mind of God. It already exists in the cosmic field. It already exists in the quantum field. I'm simply lifting my vibration. So now when you pray, you're not manipulating, trying to make something happen. You're coming into an awareness and a feeling that it's already happening. Shows up. That was a miracle. How did that happen? How did I meet that person at the right time? That was a coincidence. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. I want you to feel so empowered that you literally walk into the room as if God sent you. I want you to be so empowered that you walk into a room that love sent you, that peace sent you, that beauty has sent you, that prosperity has sent you, that joy has sent you. Joy is the evidence of God. We're stepping into the miracle zone. And today, we're having a remission on the conditioned mind, where we have been conditioned to play small, to feel unworthy, we're not good enough, we can never make it, we're not the one. We are having a remission from those conditions. Yes. Stepping into the awareness that God sent me. I'm here to reflect and to reveal the infinite as only I can. I must, I will. It's happening now. And together, as spiritual community, we become a hotbed of dynamic intelligence, unconditional love, prosperity and generosity and creativity. This is us on God. This is our mind on God. Woo! Your turn. If you're here for the first time or if you haven't been here for a while, Zach Jenkins, being healed right now. We're just encoding the feeling tone of already done into a frequency that becomes a signal that must be responded to. Your turn. Third time charm. Here we go. I'll go first. Your turn. Already done. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. It's happening now. When? It's happening now. When? It's happening now. When? Health is now. When? Prosperity is now. When? Joy is now. When? Peace is now. When? And where? Right here. Right here.